The law of attraction is another one of the great universal laws that determines how our life comes out here in this world, but even more so in the next world. Law that is working here on earth, but it's even working even stronger. It's even more predominant in the higher planes of existence. But here, the law of attraction is this. If you want something, you'll find it eventually. If you have a desire for anything, you will eventually receive it. Maybe if it's not possible in this life, you'll receive it in another life. And basically, it's just you set up a vibration by wanting something, for example. Whatever you want will be brought across your path given enough time. If it's a situation like, oh, I want to be president of the United States and you're 50 years old, it's not going to happen in this lifetime. It's going to take a lot of work behind that, a lot of energizing of that desire for it to ever come into effect. So if, for example, if you want to know about God and you want to find somebody who can teach you about this, you will eventually be brought across the path of some teaching or some teacher who will help you understand these things. If you want to be the best criminal and learn how to break into banks, there's somebody out there who will be attracted to you to teach you that. But that's going to give you a consequence. Maybe eventually you'll get arrested and thrown in jail and you realize, oh, I shouldn't have wanted that. So this is a good reason why we check our desires, because whatever we ask for, we will receive. The most important thing is to understand how this law works, this law of attraction works. And then the second most important thing, really, I think this is maybe the most important thing, is to make sure that whatever you're desiring, whatever you're wanting, is worthwhile. It's not needless. It's not silly. It's not harmful. If you do that, then you will work very consciously with this law and bring the things to you that uplift you, the things that improve your life instead of degrade your life. As we all know, that movie, The Secret, was about the law of attraction. And they use that saying to you, if you want something, visualize it, keep doing it, and it will come to you. But what they didn't tell you is the law of attraction is a two-edged sword. We're trying to reduce unnecessary desires, especially worldly desires for fame and glory and money, that kind of thing. But if you think you can get that using the law, maybe you can, but it's creating a monstrous desires in us. That desire grows really, really big. And if it gets big enough, it can take a temporary possession over the personality. That's why we always hear the saying, be careful what you wish for, because you're going to get it one day. Maybe not this lifetime, but one day you will. So we want to make sure that what we wish for is worthy of our attention, worthy of our time on earth. When we create a desire for something, that creates a vibration. And it's actually an energy, a vibratory energy that goes out and starts to attract the very thing we want back to us. The problem is sometimes we will create things, we'll create aversions to things. That too is a vibration that goes out that brings that to us. It doesn't discriminate. It's whatever you're vibrating with gets attracted to you. That means if we fear something strong enough and long enough, it will come up. It'll keep showing up. I knew this one fellow in India, Swami, and he had this terrible fear of snakes. And everywhere he went, snakes were always coming up. Sometimes they'd come up from behind him and everything, and he'd freak out. And his master used to laugh at him and says, why are you pulling all these snakes to you? He was pulling them to him by just fearing them. So be careful what you fear. Be careful what you're against, because you tend to bring that into your life so that you can overcome it. Because we shouldn't go through life with a lot of fears about things. We should overcome our fears.